Okay, so those of us with ADHD set all these goals. We say we're going to do all these things, and then we never actually follow through on it. It gets to a point to where we eventually believe with our whole heart goals don't work for us. I'm going to show you the cycle I'm talking about. We set this goal. We might even make a plan, and then something comes up. Every time something comes up, whether it's something as big as our whole house flooded or as small as the dog barked and needed to be let out, something comes up. And to us, they are all massive and derail us. So then we say, we'll do it later. And then later comes and later goes. And then we don't do it. And then we might go through the cycle one more time, optimistic, before we get back to the thought of, this just doesn't work for me. I've tried everything. It doesn't work for me. So what happens when we have that thought is next time we go to start something, we stop before we even get started because we think this doesn't work for me. When what's really the missing piece is this right here. Something comes up. You see, those of us with ADHD make everything a big deal. Everything is the end of the world because our emotions run rampant. And because our thoughts drive us down this dark alley of misery that keeps us where we are. When the reality is, those of us with ADHD are actually full of massive potential in life. But we start to wholeheartedly believe it doesn't work for me because we keep getting stuck in this cycle because something keeps coming up. And when something comes up, no matter how big or how small, what's happening is our impulse kicks in, our emotions take over, and our attention goes directly to that something that came up and never comes back around. So that means that we have two things we need to work on. Number one, we need to make sure the goal we've set is the goal we're actually going for. A lot of times we set goals and we set something like, I'm going to fold the laundry every day, or I'm going to run down and renew my car registration. I'm going to pay my bills on time. I'm going to get my mailbox from my mail every single day. I'm going to make my bed every day. I'm going to go to bed every night by 9:30. I'm going to wake up every morning by 5:30. I'm going to work out 3 times a week. I don't care what the goal is. That is the goal we set. However, that's not the right goal. That's our action we want to take. The goal being, I want to be fit. I want to I want to know where my money goes. I don't want to be stressed about money. That's the even better goal. I don't want to be stressed about money. I want to have more energy at the end of the day. I don't want to be rushed getting to work. I want to have more time to do what I want. I want to feel relaxed when I walk into my home. I want to be able to love on my kids instead of scream and yell because I'm so stressed from the day. Those are the goals. And then we have to get clear on why this matters to us so that when something comes up, we know what we're going towards. And I, in one-on-one coaching, teach you how to handle this something that comes up, whether it's as big as your house flooding or as small as the dog needed to be let out. Heck, let's make it smaller. You tripped over the rug. You didn't even fall, but you were like, I need to tape that rug down. And before we know it, we've gone down a rabbit hole and we've taped all our rugs down into our house. So what we need to do is we need to work on this little piece right here, because you are someone who will accomplish their goals. It does work for you. You just haven't found what it is yet. You guys, it is time that we just stop letting the chaos take over. You are worth more than that. Your family is worth more than that. And we only have one life to live. It doesn't have to be lived like this. It can be a fun, amazing life where you wake up every day happy, even if there are things that typically would stress someone out going on in your life. You're like, no, it's okay. I know I've got it. You know it's possible for you. At one point in life, you held on to that belief with your all, which is why you got to the place you did, because you kept trying to take action. Let's go back to that belief, and this time let's take a different path. Together, you and I are going to find your path where you are someone who always follows through on what you say you're going to do, instead of someone who partially gets there and never gets it done. I've got you. I need 5 months and I will change your world, not because of me, but because you've got it, because it's inside of you. We just need some tweaks to make it happen. So if you're ready, I've got 4 spots to get started. I will not open more spots for one-on-one coaching until this summer. So if you want one of the 4 spots, get on my schedule for a consultation and let's chat about what coaching is going to do for you, because I've got it. You've got it. And together, we're going to change your world. And I'm so excited to have the opportunity to work with you and change your world. So I'll see you in the consultation.